Well, boys, it's a sad night in Fayette County. Um, I was fitting to load up, go hunting with my partner Jonah, and so he's got quite a few dogs. Um, his his blind dog, y'all seen Duke, and Ruger is his other blue tick. He's got so many dogs. I don't know what he does with them. So last year, his pride and joy, his little black and tan female cowgirl, got run over and it broke her back. He paid a whole ton of money and had her fixed up. He was super upset about that. Well, she's back hunting. She's doing good. It's going to take her a little while to get back to where she was to begin with. So he's got this other blue tick, Ruger, and he's a big old boy. He's tall. He's fast. Man, he's a hell of a good dog. Um, I've been hunting around blue ticks a long time. I grew up on blue ticks, and he's one of the best blue ticks I've ever seen. And in lieu of that, his black and tan cowgirl is one of the best black and tans I've seen. So he's got another black and tan. He's got two blue ticks. I think he's got a walker dog. He's got a new pup. But Ruger, he hadn't hunted him for a while. And I kept asking him, I said, well, where's he at? Well, he's at the house. He got something in his foot the other night. I don't know whether it was a thorn or what, but I've, taken him to the vet and they doctored him up and they had to remove a chunk of something out of his foot and they had it wrapped up. So I seen it. I seen the dog a week or two ago. And they had a cone on him and everything and had his foot all doctored up. And of course he's limping on it or whatever. So Jonah called me. He had called me yesterday since I was down in Mississippi. I got weird service down there. I couldn't get a hold of him. He called me back. I wasn't near my phone, whatever. And I finally got a hold of him when I got home this afternoon. I said, man, what's going on? I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to talk to him about going hunting and whatnot. He goes, man, I'm out riding around. So what's going on? He goes, man, it ain't one of them days. Jonah ain't the type one of them person just go ride around. I know something's wrong because he did that when Cowgirl got hit. Man, he was tore up about that. So I knew something was going on. I said, man, what's going on? He goes, well, I took Ruger back to the vet today. The hair started falling off on his leg. His leg was all puffy and infected, and apparently Ruger didn't step on something. Something bit him. We don't know whether it was a spider or a snake or what, but they had to amputate the poor dog's leg. And Jonah's all kind of messed up about it, which I can understand because, man, that dog's awesome. And Jonah's like me, and I don't know how many other people are, like me too, but, my coon dogs are working dogs, but they're also family. So they are pets. I love my dogs to death. I don't really need to let them inside. My old lady brings some of them inside and it becomes a disaster, but Jonah's one of them people. His dogs are his pets too. And I'm the same way. So I'm kind of upset about, this happening to Ruger because he was really wanting to hunt Ruger and, I was waiting on him to get better because I like hunting with Ruger. Man, he works good. He listens. About anybody can handle that dog. He's just a good mannered dog. So we ain't hunting tonight. Jonah's down on it. He says he's done. He ain't done coon hunting. He's gonna be done for a while because I know this is gonna hit him hard. But he's gonna get back at it. But I try and tell him like, man, I've seen so many three-legged dogs, and it don't bother them. Now I know a hunting dog's a little different story, but yeah, and this dog's young, 2 years old. I really think he's gonna bounce back, and I feel like they wouldn't have taken his leg unless they really had to. So I'm hoping they got all the infection. I'd hate to see this dog be put down. Um, Jonah's real messed up about it, and I feel for him. I really do. Jonah's a good dude. I've known him for quite a while. Um, he's my main hunting partner. Um, Without him, I ain't really got much places to hunt. Um, I feel bad for him though, but we ain't gonna hunt tonight. He don't feel like it. I really don't feel like it either now. But I got other things I need to be doing to try and keep my mind off of this. I know it ain't my dog, but when you hunt with somebody for 5 or 6 years on end, you get to know their dogs, and their dogs end up knowing you. I can pull up in the driveway and call his dogs, and they come to me. Um, and he's kind of the same way with mine. Hell, Cooper listens to him better than he does to me. Uh, so I feel bad for Jonah, and I feel bad for Ruger. I know Ruger's gonna pull through. I know he's gonna take care of the dog. He takes care of his animals like I do. They get the best of the best. And I knew, last year when that happened to Cowgirl that he was gonna fix her no matter what. I think he ended up selling his boat and selling his 4-wheeler to fix that dog, and he did. She's back. I'm hoping he's going to start running her. He's and I understand it. Something happens to your dog, and you're a little leery about taking him hunting now because you don't want nothing else to happen to him. I know. Sometimes you can't go through life like that, but it's understandable. So we ain't hunting tonight. Figure I'd just share that with the coon hunting community that watches my channel. I got a few other things to do. I got some parts in for my Ranger that I need to put in. I've got a rear axle bearing that's gone bad, and this is my daily driver, so I've got to get it fixed. I got me a brand new set of axle shafts for it, bearings and seals for each side, brand new set of wheel studs. And while I was in Iuka this weekend, I found me a good little junkyard. I did pull the front end of the truck down the other day to see if I could figure out what was up with the front end, because it's getting to be rainy season. Well, excuse me, I ate a little too much supper, got some reflux. It's getting to be rainy season, and I'm fitting to put my little swampers back on the Ranger. And if I need 4-wheel drive, I really need 4-wheel drive. I don't use it unless I get in a mess. So we found a little junkyard down in Iuka this weekend, and they had a whole mess of good stuff. So I got a few parts from my Dodge, some window switches, some trim pieces, and lo and behold, they had a locking hub. So I just rebuilt this dude. I pulled her all down, made sure everything was good, cleaned everything out, re-greased it, put a little paint on this, sanded this down, repainted it, scratched this back off. That's what I broke. I broke one of the hubs. They're really crappy. There's a bunch of plastic pieces in here. I actually picked up a few of them. Well, I need to go pick up a few of them. I just got the one. And I'm going to pull the other one off. But when I do the axle shafts, I'll probably go ahead and put my swampers on it. I hate to, since I got to daily drive it right now. I may hold off for a little bit, but I got to get these axle shafts in it. I need to rotate my tires, and I'll go ahead and chunk me a new hub on there, so I will have 4-wheel drive in case I need it. But anyway, yeah, a little sad news tonight. I may go out. Well, I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I want to go out and see Ruger, see how he's doing. I'm sure he's in pain. Man, I hate to hear that a dog has had to lose his leg. But sometimes that happens. I know one of the guys I used to hunt with, we hunted his grandfather's dog one night, and I felt real bad about this. He was a big old blue tick dog called Jim Beam, and he went through a barbed wire fence. And if you've ever ripped your jeans, you know that, when you rip your jeans, it rips an L. Well, this poor dog had gone through a barbed wire fence and ripped his chest open in an L shape. And I've grown up around medical stuff. My old lady is a nurse. My mom's been a nurse. My mom has sutured me up I don't know how many times. So in my mule, I keep silver nitrate sticks. My grandfather was a dentist. He always had silver nitrate sticks laying around. Silver nitrate sticks do a chemical burn and it will cauterize a wound to keep it from bleeding. So don't ask me how I got them, but I got some silver nitrate sticks. I've got a suture kit, and I've got a few other things I keep in the mule just for that reason. Um, Hell, that night Jim Beam got all cut up. Of course, it don't affect him. Anybody that hunts coon dogs know that pain really don't affect these dogs. They got a drive in them to hunt, and that's it. And they don't care. I don't think Jim Beam even knew what was going on. He didn't care. He wasn't even really bleeding. It just peeled his skin open. But we got him up out of the woods, got him in the bed of the mule, and I cleaned it out and sutured him up right there on the trail. Um, and hell, we sent him on his way. He hunted the rest of the night with the sutures in him, and lo and behold, a couple days later, we went and checked on him to see how he was healing up. I was going to look at his stitches and everything, and shit, they look good. Didn't bother him a bit. He didn't care one bit. So I have a feeling. I know Ruger's probably in some pain right now, but he's gonna pull through it. I know he is. Y'all know how these dogs do. But anyway, I'm gonna feed these old barking hounds. I know y'all heard them, and I'm gonna pull the ass into my truck in here in the shop, clean a few things up, and get started on these axle shafts so I can go to work tomorrow. I ain't done nothing to the Cummins. Been on vacation last few days in Iuka. Y'all seen them videos. Man, we got a lot of work done on that Jeep. It's going to look good. We got big plans for it. Anyway, I'm going to go feed these dogs. And anyway, we'll see y'all.